let's get going here. Hey, Shio. All right, so Gunship, PlayStation, 1996, Flight, developed by Microprose and published by Microprose. So 96 would have been early PlayStation, and like I mentioned a lot recently, the real shovelware of the PlayStation is this type of game, the realistic flight combat games. Like earlier 16-bit 8-bit systems, the shovelware of those was like character platformers. For PlayStation, it is absolutely flight combat games. There's just so many of these on the system, and they're all just really generic, and most of them are not great. There are some exceptions, like the Ace Combat games. Those are great. And maybe G-Police, but that's about it. There's like 40 others though, so we got plenty to do. All right, Gunship. So that's an AH-64 longbow, I think, and that's also one, and then that's some other chopper, and that's a Cobra. I guess. All right. Gunship. Any more real be classified. Arcade mode for fast hunt and kill action. Campaign mode for hours of incredibly real helicopter combat. Realistic flight models, threats, and weapons, such as the latest Gatling guns, capital G Gatling, rockets, missiles, and anti-attack weapons. Choose from the AH-64A Apache, the UH-60K Blackhawk, AH-66B Comanche, and 4 other authentic U.S. Army attack helicopters. All right. Day and night missions in Central Europe and the Persian Gulf. Okay. We got some screenshots here. This looks like it probably could have been a DOS game. Oh, God. So we got... yeah. Copilot, we're hit. We're taking damage. Incoming front. Yep, that's probably going to be seeing that a lot during this. So that's probably a friendly air base, looks like. Sure. Using kilometers and degrees and all that. Yeah. And then this is probably the arcade mode, because it's got score and all that stuff in the corners. And it's got this cool in-cockpit view. So sure. Sure. Yep, Helicopter Pros. They too have played that Battlefield 1942 mod, whatever that was years ago. All right, 1 player, 1 memory card block. That's refreshing to see for a 1996 game. For a game of this scope, you'd think it would take like 5 or 6 memory card blocks for a 96 game, but nope. 1 block. That's very nice. Microprose was recently purchased? Huh. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Was it their back catalog or all they got? Okay, and then inside the CD case behind the manual is the ad for Top Gun Fire at Will. So another fantastic flight combat game for the PlayStation. Just one of many for butt kicking. And then here's what the disc looks like. That's pretty cool looking disc. It's pretty much the front cover art, except just embossed on the front. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right, and then the advertisement for it. Got the same advertising copy as the back of the CD case. Looks like everything's the same there. The screenshots are 2 out of the 3 are different, but the one in the middle, or no, 2 out of the 3 are the same. Those are the same as the back of the box. This one's different. And this one's not in arcade mode, so it looks like we get proper cockpit mode in those as well. Okay, so I couldn't find a manual for this one, so our manual is going to be this. This is our manual. Probably gonna need that. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get going here. Alrighty. Gunship, huh? Yep, it's going to be a very useful manual, I think. All right. All right. 480i transitions, boys. It sounds like we're getting a little bit of crackling again, but it's not that bad in this game, so we'll just leave it as is. Some games do that. I don't know why. Maybe they run at some weird weird sample rates. Hey, Cyrus. Hey, Ed. Okay, so we got quick fire game. We got quickfire high scores, options, main game. So this is quite the main menu, by the way. It looks like a 90s website. Okay, so I mentioned this yesterday, but yeah, we are clearly in violation of this EULA, right? Right here. No performance. Fuck. Microprose is gonna be after me. Yeah, and the main game, the main campaign is at the bottom of the screen for some reason. All right, so toggle views, collective up and down. So the right shoulder buttons are go up and down, which that makes sense. MFD is the it's the main screen, the big screen in front of you. Toggle views must be the cockpit cam in third person. Select weapon, fire weapon. Okay. Waypoint target. And then there's also the select functions. So if you hold down select in this game, you also get all of this shit too. So I remember Wing Commander 3 did this, where it would use every single button on the controller, and then it would also do that as well if you held down select. So great. We're gonna have to remember all this. So there is this, by the way. There's accelerate time, which probably going to be really useful for the campaign later, and also autopilot. But I have a feeling a lot of these, probably not going to be useful in like arcade. So then the other thing it gives us, so that maps the firing on the shoulder button, which probably not gonna worry about that. All right, I think we'll just go with one. All right, adjust sound, chopper sound. So you can turn off the chopper sound apparently. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but sure. Speech on, obviously. Okay. So this menu's in 480i, by the way, so that's why the text looks a little weird. Okay, let's do it. Quickfire game. Daytime Europe, nighttime Europe, daytime Persian Gulf, or nighttime Persian Gulf. So let's just start at the top here with daytime Europe. All right. So hopefully the entire game, or the rest of the game. Yeah, the shaking. Yep. And whenever the OSSC Pro comes out, I'm gonna build one of those pretty much immediately when it comes out. The shaking will not be a thing anymore.
Target left.
Okay.
Chopper. Incoming left. Incoming front. Target dead ahead.
Okay.
Objective sighted. Incoming front. Enemy chopper. We're taking damage.
Oh geez.
Target left.
All right. There's a chopper. Get him.
Friendly target.
Got him.
Sighted. Incoming right. Target dead ahead. Enemy chopper. Target left. Enemy aircraft.
Oh, all right.
Chopper. Incoming front.
All right. Get him with the cannon. Okay.
We're taking damage. Enemy aircraft. Enemy
All right.
chopper.
What is MFD doing? They throw a lot of stuff at you all at once.
Incoming rear. Friendly target. Objective sighted.
Oh.
Target dead ahead. Target left. Enemy chopper. Incoming front.
Okay, so all right, so Stinger is air to air.
Enemy chopper. Incoming front. Target right.
All right, towed gun, Hellfire.
Target left. Incoming front.
Okay, if I hold down,
Incoming right. Objective sighted.
all right, holding down select and X.
Enemy chopper.
All right, auto hover.
Left. Target.
Oh god.
Friendly target. Target left. Incoming.
Oh wait, we don't have infinite ammo. I just noticed that bottom center of the screen is how much ammo. Oh geez, I thought I was using the.
Target right. Incoming front. Target left.
I don't know what's going on here.
Incoming left.
Got him.
Incoming.
Sure.
Incoming left. Target right.
All right. So just like most games of the era,
Rear.
having any smoke on screen, it looks like makes the frame rate get real good.
Incoming left. Incoming.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right.
We're hit.
Well, at least it's a relatively stable frame rate, as bad as it is. It could be worse.
Enemy aircraft.
Okay. I'm not sure what that WOC in the
Incoming left.
upper left is. Oh, okay. We need the Stinger for.
Rear.
Okay.
We're hit. Enemy chopper.
Okay.
Incoming left. Friendly target. Target dead ahead. Target right.
All right. Well,
Enemy chopper.
I'm not even sure if this has an ending to it. It's probably just keep going until you
Incoming front.
blow up, I guess. Oh. Okay. Stinger air to air.
Target dead ahead. Enemy chopper. Incoming right. Incoming
Okay. There's a bullet hole
aircraft.
in our canopy.
Target right.
All right, so it doesn't look like. So the missiles don't behave like most of the other arcade flight games do. It looks like they pretty much always hit, as long as we have the
Rear.
lock. Assuming if this hits, then I don't know. All right, well let's turn off the rotor then. It's like one of these buttons.
Left. We're hit.
Okay, well, there's the map. All right. Cool. Orders. Destroy BTR-80. All right. Well, where's BTR-80? Okay, let's look for BTR-80 then, I guess.
Target dead ahead. Objective sighted.
There it is. All right. Objective. There's our objective.
We're hit. Ammo low. Incoming front. We're hit. Incoming right. You nailed him. Target destroyed. Incoming left. Enemy chopper. Target dead ahead.
So we did have objective.
Incoming
Just
right. Enemy aircraft. We're
whoops.
hit. Incoming front. Enemy chopper.
SA-13.
Target right.
Yeah, this might as well be a DOS game.
Incoming right. Target
All right. So we're. What's our objective? SA-13.
enemy chopper. We're taking damage. We're taking damage. Ammo low. Objective sighted. Enemy chopper. Enemy aircraft. Target right.
Yeah.
Target dead ahead. Target left.
Oh man. Yep. CR1. Get Ken on the phone.
Target right. Objective sighted.
Okay. Well, that random gun emplacement is our
Enemy chopper.
objective apparently.
Target left.
So I'm not sure what those like PTW in the bottom center. That one's red, and that's
Target right. Incoming front.
probably not good that that's red.
Objective sighted. Target dead ahead. Incoming left. Target destroyed. Target.
Yeah. All right. Autopilot program. ZSU-23. There's 4 of them. I don't think we're going to be able to.
Enemy chopper. Target right. Target
There it is.
ahead. Incoming front. Enemy chopper.
Yep. All right. Well, this has certainly got a whole lot more
Incoming right.
things going on the screen than some of the other flight combat games.
Aircraft.
And if the campaign mode is as complex as this, then that could be okay. Like there's really only so much you can do with the limited controller.
Enemy aircraft. Incoming right. Enemy chopper.
Am I out of Hellfires? I'm out of Hellfires.
Incoming right.
Out of those.
All low.
Sure. Shot a Stinger missile at that ground target. Sure, that'll be fine though.
Enemy chopper. Incoming right. Incoming left. Target dead ahead. Objective sighted. Target left. Incoming rear. Enemy chopper.
Wait, how's that 2 kilometers away? I thought I.
Incoming
Okay.
front. Incoming rear. Incoming left.
Alright, at least we can speed up time.
Enemy aircraft. Their history. Target destroyed.
Eh?
Target left.
And then the last one is northwest from here? Eh?
Target right.
What is our... Destroy infantry. Okay.
Enemy chopper. Incoming left. Target dead ahead.
I'm just gonna spin around until... It's probably, like, right below me.
Enemy chopper.
Oh, it made the FPS 8. Nice. Where... Okay, so it's southwest from here? Okay. Apparently it's
Target dead ahead.
like...
Enemy chopper.
Oh,
Objective sighted.
there it is.
Incoming
Okay.
front.
Oh no. Just...
Incoming rear. Incoming front. Enemy aircraft. Enemy chopper.
Alright. Hold down on this fire button until this works out. Okay, so it's not until... Okay. That's the promotion.
Target dead ahead.
So this is...
Sighted. Target.
This is probably just go till you get a high score.
Taking damage.
Sure.
Enemy aircraft.
Oh man. It seems like it's slightly more responsive in third person.
Chopper.
Slightly? Okay, so this is 15 FPS.
Incoming left. Target right. Target
Like it...
left.
I don't know.
We're hit. Incoming rear.
Alright, enemy helicopters.
Enemy chopper. Incoming left.
Oh.
Target dead ahead.
So I'm in autopilot mode, apparently.
Incoming front. Incoming right. Incoming left.
Alright, autopilot.
Chopper. Target right. Target dead ahead. Target left.
What's our target? Towed gun. And I...
We're hit. Incoming front. Enemy chopper. Incoming right. Incoming left. Target right.
Towed gun. Okay, nice.
Target left.
Target is somewhere. Alright, north.
Enemy chopper. Incoming right.
Here? I guess?
Incoming left. We're hit. Enemy aircraft.
So I'm locked on to towed gun.
Enemy chopper.
Wherever that is, though, I have no idea. My radar isn't working.
Target dead ahead. Enemy aircraft.
Huh.
Incoming right. Enemy chopper. Incoming front. Incoming left. We're hit.
Eh? Yeah, it goes to, what, 10 FPS whenever I turn on autopilot? I guess that makes sense, because it's gotta
Enemy chopper.
update all the incredible AI, I guess, in the game and what they're doing.
Target right.
So am I just...
Dead ahead.
Am I...
Target left.
So I don't have a targeting thing anymore now?
Target destroyed. Enemy chopper.
So as you take damage, I guess it shuts down your HUD.
Exiting combat zone.
I am? Exiting the combat zone.
Incoming left.
Yeah, it's the,
Target dead ahead.
yeah, it must be that. Pointing to the target. The 2S6, wherever that is.
Incoming rear.
Like I'm hitting the...
Incoming front. Enemy chopper.
So there's...
Aircraft.
Oh, geez. Okay. Let's see what... So here's the pause menu. Okay, bearing 234. Best choice, a sidearm? Okay. Sure. Worst choice, penguin. Okay. Salvo size, so you can just dump everything. The low limit. Alright, let's get real low. Jettison weapons. Alright. So
Incoming left.
that's the limit at which it beeps at you, maybe?
Enemy chopper.
Okay.
We're going in.
But it doesn't keep you from going low if you don't want to. Oh wait, I jettisoned my cannon, didn't I?
Target left.
Yeah, blast him with the pistol like this is quarantine. Just look out the window and start dumping. All right, is there collision with things?
Enemy chopper.
No, it seems.
Target dead ahead. Target right. Enemy aircraft.
So in simulation mode, that's probably not a thing.
Enemy chopper.
Because you just slide over it.
Target right.
All right, what about these hills?
Incoming.
Yep, and those just fly right through you.
Target dead ahead.
So already better than Bogey Dead 6. We can't run into terrain. We can't run into the other craft.
Enemy chopper.
But it's probably different in the campaign mode. This is the arcade mode. All right, let's press start to terminate. Okay. All right, well that was very exciting. All right, let's see what the simulation mode is then. Okay. And I was trying to die there and the game wouldn't let me die. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's even an end to. All right, second lieutenant. Ah. 50, 400 tanks blown up. Sure. All right, now I'm kind of curious if there's different videos that we can see. So this was a 1991 DOS game, from the looks of things, with the 1991 Microprose copyright. All right, let's try Nighttime Europe and just immediately abandon it and see if anything's different. With well, first let's see if the frame rate's any better. For one, just because it's nighttime. But yeah, the music in this, not bad. I dig it. Though honestly, I'm not sure like what your choices would be realistically for a
Target dead ahead.
like combat game. All right, well the frame rate was decent, and then
Front. Incoming left.
it turned into this again. Game pizza. All right, so we'll take out at least one objective. Wait, which one's our objective? So I gotta turn northwest.
Target dead ahead.
Okay, so it shows at the
Front.
top center of the compass.
Objective sighted. Friendly target.
Okay. And then your current selected target
Front. Target right.
is like those two arrows on the compass,
Target left.
which is different from your objective. Okay. Southwest. Okay.
Friendly target.
This way.
Target dead ahead. Target destroyed.
Shit, you can hit those from
Right. Enemy aircraft.
very far away.
Coming front.
That's my BMP-1. That's a BMP-2.
Target. Objective sighted. We're taking damage. Incoming left. Target.
Okay, this is going a lot more smoothly now that I know what my objectives are.
Destroyed.
All right.
Target dead ahead.
Is that my objective? BMP-2.
Friendly target.
I almost just shot my own airbase. Okay.
Incoming rear. Objective sighted. We're taking damage.
So it looks like the game doesn't know what to do if you hold down multiple buttons at once, especially for the select stuff.
Incoming left.
Okay, so we got promoted. Let's see if this is any different.
Target right.
Oh. And any different? Or maybe it's only for high scores? Okay, this is the same video. Alright. Wait. Different video.
We're hit.
No, same video. Okay. Sure. Okay. So that was the two European ones. Yep, we didn't make high score. Dang. Oh shucks. Okay, I want to try daytime Persian Gulf then, and I'm just gonna immediately exit it and see if that video's any different, because maybe the two European ones share the same video, and then we'll get going on the campaign, which, according to the back of the box, is
Friendly target.
hours.
Target left. Target dead ahead.
Hours
Enemy
campaign.
chopper.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if this is any different. Looks the same to me. All right, so just give you this generic, here's some 3D tanks things. Okay. All right. Time for the campaign. Which, again, very weird that the main game is at the bottom of this menu. But I guess this might be the same layout as the PC version. Like, I'm trying to think. For a lot of DOS games, come to think of it, the like start, for the ones that had buttons on them, I think some of them did have start game at the bottom. So maybe this is just the same as the PC version. All right. All right, that's us. We are a WOC John Doe. Okay. So duty roster, theater, theatry, mission type, brief. Maybe this is where we save in the duty roster? Top Cat, Deadeye, Kiwi, Bear, and Erase Me. What? What? Huh? Erase Me. Yeah, the interlacing is... This is very interlaced. Like, I know. I am aware. I am very aware that this is interlaced. Oh, baby. These non-standard save menus. Erase Me. All right, G. That's probably the save icon as well, and that's a little disappointing. Okay. So this doesn't have a format memory card option. I'm a little disappointed in that too, because usually games like this for like early PS1, they don't or they give you the option to format your card. Okay. All right, we are John Doe. It doesn't even let you name yourself in this game. All right, so our theatry is the Gulf. I'm pretty sure it's just Gulf or Europe. Yep. All right, so we'll be in the Gulf. Mission type, training mission, single mission. So campaign missions grayed out. Currently open to me. Okay. All right, let's do a training mission. Okay, let's do it. Ops number training. Warden officer candidate Doe. Call sign Victor. Proceed to 11/14. And engage and destroy the platoon. Secondary is proceed to 0609. Base is at 1111. The FARP is... I don't speak helicopter. So I don't know what to make of a lot of this, but sure. All right, mission difficulty. Crack. Enemy quality poor. The bottom of the barrel. Not much of a threat. Run-of-the-mill everyday troops. Crack troops. Aggressive and clever. And then elite, best of the best. Go to any lengths. Sure. CP/G control? CP/G will automatically fire all selected non-cannon weapons. He'll also respond quickly. Oh, so we have a weapons officer. Alright. So you could either have them do weapons and countermeasures or just countermeasures. So if you select this, you just have to fly the helicopter and shoot the regular gun. And sure, fine. Visibility. Visiononics. What's this? Wait, is this a word? Is visiononics even a thing? I'm a professor of visiononics. Visiononics. See, even Peepo doesn't think that's a word. All right, realistic wind. Effective flight performance. Landing's a little more tricky. All right, well, we'll keep that. So this is apparently the default settings, and difficulty is... So landings, realistic or no crash. Landings will be perfect. Realistic. Stay alert and watch your... Oh, God. Well, we can try some of these other things later when we're not on the clock here, but we'll leave that on defaults, I think. All right. Onboard and outboard stores? All right, can we change a cooler helicopter? So there's the Apache, and then there's the Longbow Apache. Restricted to captain or above. Okay. Super Cobra. All right. A Defender. Mount deadly mix of rockets or more rockets. A scout. A masterful fighter in its own right. It doesn't have any weapons. What's it gonna fight with? Sharp sticks? Blackhawk. Okay. Assault. The Comanche. There we go. Alright, well, we can't use that yet. So there's two different Comanches? What? One has landing gear? What? Alright, I guess we're rolling with that then. Adjust fuel? Why does that matter? Why would you... Huh. Alright, let's do it. So our objective is to proceed to 11-11/14. Wherever that is. Sure. Alright. And we just need to proceed there, and then my weapons officer will give him the business for me, I guess. That's, huh. Love games that have a spinning CD as the loading. Okay. Just... Alright, so P is for primary. Oh man, there's a lot more stuff on this than before. Okay, so north of us is that. Then we'll set a waypoint for here. Okay. Turn to base. Okay. All right. So hitting L1 doesn't really do anything. So 4 Hellfires and empty. Okay. It looks like we do have limited cannon ammo, so I can't just start dumping that thing. Okay. So I tried a little bit of the next game, by the way, of was it Machine Head or whatever it is? Oh boy. Oh man, that one's gonna be real fun. Hey boys, yeah, this does look like an NES game or SNES game. That's because this was originally a 1991 DOS game, so it makes sense. Okay, so there's Toad gun over here. All right, so that's my weapons officer doing that.
Incoming right. Incoming front. Incoming right.
Yep, it makes sense.
Front.
I saw you're playing Stranglehold, Boix.
Incoming left.
What a great game that was. I got that and played that when it came out. Fantastic game.
Incoming right.
I'd never even seen the movie is based on either. I just had to get it because it looks so ridiculous.
Front. Incoming left. Incoming right. Objective sighted.
Alright, there's our objective. Alright. Weapons officers on the case. I'm just gonna fly nearby them.
Front.
Then keep...
History. Primary achieved. Friendly target. Incoming.
Alright,
right.
GG.
Incoming left.
I probably need to do the... Destroy the mobile Scud site. Over here. Okay. Alright.
Incoming left.
I'm gonna put put this into fast forward mode. Watch that frame rate get real good. Yeah, hard boiled. Actually, come to think of it, I can't. Didn't the special edition of Stranglehold come with a copy of the movie?
Right.
Okay, looks like I can. Oh.
Incoming right.
I haven't thought about Stranglehold in like 10 years, but I could have sworn
Right.
it came with the movie. Yeah, it did come with the movie, right? Yep. I knew it.
Incoming right.
This objective is really far away.
Incoming rear. Incoming right. Incoming rear. Incoming right.
You gotta watch it. It's pretty much the game. It might as well just be the game in movie form.
Incoming rear.
Because I was trying to think of when I actually saw Hard Boiled, and that was where I saw it. Like, I got the special edition that came with the movie. Man, what a great game.
Ammo low.
Oh,
Incoming.
ammo low on what? Oh my god. Weapons officer, are you just wasting all my ammo?
Incoming left.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Hidden.
Enemy chopper.
I'm totally okay with the game handling the battles in an otherwise uninteresting. Okay, let's just.
Enemy chopper. Ammo low.
All right, get him with the
Incoming.
whatever that is.
Incoming front. Incoming left.
So this is our training mission.
Incoming front. Incoming left. Incoming left. Incoming left. Incoming front. Incoming left. Incoming right.
All right, so we're looking for Scud launchers.
Incoming left. Objective sighted.
Oh,
Ammo low.
all right, go get him, weapons officer.
Incoming left. Incoming rear. Objective sighted. Incoming left. Ammo low. Their history. Secondary achieved. Incoming.
Okay. And then return to base. So does this auto? Oh, that just adds a waypoint. Oh, jeez. I thought it would finish the mission for me.
Incoming front. Incoming left.
Okay.
Incoming right. Incoming left. Incoming left. Incoming right. Incoming left. Incoming right.
All right, so the incoming shows up as yellow on the
Incoming rear.
radar.
Left. Incoming left. Incoming rear.
Oh geez. Oh no. Oh no. I turned off the. Oh god. I turned off the rotor.
Incoming rear.
Okay. Whoops.
Incoming left.
Shit.
Incoming right.
So select an R1 is turn off the engine. Why you do that, I don't know. Maybe you have to do that to land.
Incoming front. Incoming right. Incoming left. Incoming rear.
Why is this... This cannon just can't hit anything. Okay.
Incoming left.
Well, yeah, the strike games are arcade games, right? Those are isometric
Incoming.
arcade action games.
Incoming rear.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Shit.
Incoming rear.
I must have a helicopter, like, right behind me.
Incoming rear.
Eh.
Incoming rear. Incoming rear. Friendly target.
Alright. It's our friendly target.
Incoming rear.
I guess that's the airstrip?
Friendly target.
Okay. Alright, time to land and not blow up. Well, you can turn off the engine and the blades will just keep going for a little bit. But yeah, obviously you need the... Okay, and then turn off the... Okay, we got rearmed when I turned off the... Okay, so that's what that hotkey is for. You have to turn off the engine in order to rearm and in the thing. Call it a day. We did it. So we sure got hit by a lot of missiles, but apparently it doesn't matter. So, sure. Do we get a cool, Alright. Warrant Officer W-1. In recognition of your successful completion of training, you received the National Defense Service Medal. In recognition of your flight abilities, you are awarded Army Aviator Wings. You took extra time on that mission. Overall, good job, but try to shorten your flight time. I went straight to the objective and straight to the other objective and then back. Like, how could I have done that any better? By not turning off my engine accidentally? You make all of the missions seem like a milk run. Alright. Well, I did play on easy, so... Cool. Alright, let's save our duty roster. I have a feeling all the missions are going to be pretty much like that. I have a hunch. So it makes you... Huh. The prompt is for delete save if you save over the other one, which I... Undo last mission? Alright. Also, I didn't notice this, but all the other members of our squadron are missing in action. Except for Erase Me, who's dead. Was it always like that? Perhaps there's a incredible plot reason for that. All right, mission type. So we can still only do single mission, not flight or campaign. Okay. And we're still in the Gulf. All right, what's our briefing? Ops number RW1084. 0400 hours, call sign Tango. Proceed to 07/13. Engage and destroy the mobile Scud site. Secondary, intercept T-62 mech group. Moving southeast from there, destroy. So, destroy Scuds and then destroy tanks. Okay. So, yeah, that sure sounds a whole lot like the mission we just did. Except this one isn't a training mission. Some wingtips. Maybe we should get some more. We used up a whole lot of other things on there, so let's... Okay, so we're at... Sure, this looks right. Okay, and that's us. Over in the bottom left. Okay. Mission difficulty. I'm assuming this is... Oh, it's at 1/4 difficulty now. Even though this looks exactly the same as the other ones. So realistic landings versus no crash. Sure, wind is realistic. Should we make visibility realistic? Your visiononics. Let's do that. Let's make that realistic at least. And then the avoidance system. Oh, so that's the avoidance system. So that you're on your own. Keep alert and stay healthy. Okay, so that explains why arcade mode was like it was. Because it has that. Okay, constant lift and limits the effects of ground effect. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's do this. Yeah, this is Microprose. Yep. Developed and published. Yeah, it is very nice that they give you very granular control over difficulty. That is always appreciated in games, and especially in sim games where it's like this one setting makes this unplayable and horrible. So let's turn that off, but leave everything else as is.
Friendly target.
Okay. All right, so we'll just go. Here, and then here. Easy. All right, and we'll keep this on cannon so that our weapons officer doesn't get any bright ideas. Hey, Ivy. Looked good when it came out. Yeah, for a 1991 game, if it looked like this on PC on DOS. Yeah. This would have been a good looking 91 game. Considering it predates Doom. So there probably wouldn't have been textures on the ground.
Incoming front. Incoming left.
Alright. Okay, weapon officer. Oh, that's air to air.
Front. Incoming front.
Hellfire missed, apparently.
Incoming front.
Okay. Here's one down. Alright.
Incoming right. Objective sighted.
So since we're... we need to swing right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright. E11.
Ammo low. Objective sighted.
Yeah, Comanche.
Achieved.
Comanche was like one of the hot games way back when. Okay, so that's our objective. Completed it, and we can actually clear that waypoint. That one. Like, I remember going over to a buddy's house just to see Comanche on his computer back then, because I did not have a computer that could play it. And man, that was a great looking game way back when. Back when the bleeding edge technology in games was mostly found in flight sims. No longer the case now. Now it's more like first person shooters.
Right. Incoming left. Incoming right.
Lego Island.
Incoming left.
I don't think I've ever played
Rear.
any Lego games. I played a little bit of Lego Star Wars, the first one, but that was it.
Incoming rear. Incoming right. Incoming right.
Lego Island. What's my objective? What even is my objective? T62 mech group.
Incoming left.
Hello, Slamwich. Play those Lego games. Alright.
Incoming rear. Incoming front.
So where is this mech group at? Say 9? I don't see anything that says it's a... Oh, the briefing said it was... The mech group was heading southwest, I'll say? Shit, I should... Intercepts moving southeast from there. Oh, shit, okay.
Incoming.
So it started there, but it's probably like over here.
Right. Incoming left. Incoming right.
Okay. Helicopter out of wings. Nice.
Incoming left. Incoming right.
I'm not looking forward to having to fly through all that
Left.
just to end the mission. C6. Still don't see the
Incoming right.
objective. Oh man, Crimson Skies.
Incoming right.
I have that game, and that's on the to-do list, and I have all the equipment to play that game. So the first one and the one on Xbox.
Incoming left. Incoming right. Incoming.
I see a green dot on the radar. Perhaps that is our objective.
Incoming rear.
Actually, that might be it. If I turn this way.
Incoming left.
Wait, the arrow is pointing straight down this way, so it's likely this way.
Incoming left.
Toad gun. Okay, maybe it's that.
Incoming front. Incoming left. Incoming front.
There's also mech assaults, I think, was another big deal. Original Xbox game, kind of like Crimson Skies a little bit. Though that was more arcadey. I might have to give up on this.
Objective sighted.
Oh, I was just about to give up on this objective. Yeah, great for soft. Yeah, that was one of the ones you could soft mod with. There's that. There was one of the 007 games, I want to say. Though if you're gonna do anything with an original Xbox nowadays, you can get a mod chip that is very easy to install from Amazon. That doesn't require any weird like mech assault or anything like that. No weird bootleg hacked together USB drives. You just open it up.
Friendly target.
You solder like two things.
Front. Objective sighted.
Is that objective sighted or?
We're
Wait.
hit. Incoming front.
Yeah, soft mods usually aren't great. I'm pretty sure my weapons officer is just shooting missiles into that hillside.
Incoming front. Objective sighted. Ammo low. Incoming front. We're hit.
Of course, I'm out of hellfires.
We're hit. Incoming front. Incoming rear. Incoming front.
Compatible ID. I use a
Incoming front.
so my DOS/Windows 98 PC has a SATA to IDE adapter for it, and that works perfectly. And I've also got an IDE to SD card adapter, and that also has been pretty painless.
Objective sighted. We're taking damage. You nailed him. Secondary
Nailed him.
achieved.
All right.
Friendly target.
Okay. All right. Back to base. Just fly through all those missiles. Turn to base. Okay. All right. 50 kilometers. Starting this up. Let it go. The three newer ones. There's also There's also the thing where you need a ATA cable that has, I think it's 80 conductors on it rather than a 40. Otherwise, your drive will only run at half speed or so. Oh man, money! I bought a. I've got a ThinkPad X1 tablet coming in the mail sometime soonish. So I ordered it a couple days ago. Literally today, Lenovo disclosed that their Thunderbolt 3 chips that they put in their last like 3 or so years of ThinkPads all will fail within the next like year or so. And my ThinkPad tablet, the only ports it has are Thunderbolt 3 ports. Fuck. Oh shit, I'm taking actual damage here. Apparently.
Incoming right.
Why are the ports failing? There is... Oh shit. Okay. Apparently I got hit a whole bunch. What a cool level. Let's just do the primaries and then get out of here. Yeah, Thunderbolt 3 ports aren't the worst, but according to this article that I saw and what Lenovo themselves disclosed on their website, for wounds received in combat, you were awarded the Purple Heart posthumously. All right. We're just a gigantic flaming wreck. Nice. So the problem apparently is in the power something. Something's weird with the firmware of the Thunderbolt 3 controllers built into their systems. The Intel chips that they put them in there for controlling TB3. All right, so we're status KIA. So if we undo last mission, let's consider for a moment that the last mission never really happened. It was just a bad dream and one you would sooner forget. This function allows you to recover the pre-mission roster and fly again. Just consider it a hard lesson learned. All right. Status active. We good to go. But yeah, there is something is really screwed up apparently with the Thunderbolt 3 chip that Lenovo used in their they used it in like 20 different laptops too in the last like 3 years or so. So the symptoms of it is like, hey, the port doesn't power anymore, or it doesn't export, or data doesn't go through it, or HDMI doesn't work, or the whole thing just doesn't work. And that's an okay problem to deal with if you have other ports and if you charge via a barrel jack or something. But the problem for me specifically is that the computer that I bought, and that's coming in the mail soon, only has 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. That's it. It charges through the Thunderbolt 3 ports. So if the... Why am I on an aircraft carrier now? All right. Sure? Okay, well, we're going over here. All right. Destroy the anti-tank group. Sure. Dell and HP? It might be, but I haven't heard of the other companies saying anything about it. It's just Lenovo. So maybe Lenovo has some special variant that they used with Intel or something. But oh boy. That's going to be quite a problem. And like I've read the threads about it of like people in enterprise, and they're like, yeah, we have 400 of these deployed in our company, and I've had to replace 50 motherboards in the last 6 months, and that's the problem apparently. So shit. And others say, yep, that's exactly what the problem is. So oh baby, IT departments and Lenovo are gonna have a real problem with their hands. But apparently there is a firmware update that they're saying, hey, apply this ASAP. That apparently at least mitigates it. It won't fix any issues if you currently have issues. But from what they're saying, if you apply this before any issues appear, it'll probably make them not appear. But now there's no guarantee that, like, shit, I don't know. And it really sucks because this tablet that I'm getting is like, it checks all the boxes for me. Like this, it's pretty much my ideal thing. And it just fucking sucks that this issue had to come up right when I'm about to get it. Fuck, man. Hey, Alyssa. All right, so we got infantry.
Incoming left.
What kind of weapons we got here? 261 cannon. Okay.
Incoming left.
Half the Lenovo stock. Yep. Well, it all depends on like how widespread it is, but it certainly is a bummer.
Incoming front. Incoming left. Incoming front. Incoming left.
Why are you firing Hellfires at infantry?
Objective sighted. Incoming right.
All right.
Incoming left. Incoming right. Incoming front.
But yeah, I also bought an X230 recently. That's from Goodwill.
Right.
I think I paid like $30 for it.
Incoming left. Objective sighted. Incoming right.
And that thing's been great. It's a great little laptop.
Incoming left. Incoming front. Incoming left. Incoming right. Incoming rear.
Oh, the X230T.
Objective sighted.
Yeah, I consider getting the X230T, but I didn't really see a huge need for the added bulk of that one. Okay, so now we got to go land on the carrier again. I'm not going to bother with the secondary objectives if they're all going to be
Incoming right.
as horrible as the other ones. Yeah, it does have the traditional keyboard. It is like it's slightly heavier, I think,
Right.
and the screen is so low res and so small that for me the getting that version just didn't make sense.
Incoming left.
Plus, I knew I was gonna get this X1 tablet anyways, so that's why I just want the other one. Plus, they didn't have the X230T at Goodwill. Like Goodwill's got ThinkPads for days if anyone needs like a decent,
Incoming left.
cheap, reliable laptop
Incoming right.
that is like built like a tank, just and will cost practically nothing. Just go on Shop Goodwill and get a ThinkPad.
Incoming right. Incoming right.
Yeah, Shop Goodwill's so good. Like actually, I won 3 auctions in the last few days. So one of them was
Incoming right.
a special like industrial router that normally I think goes for $250, and I got mine for $40 shipped. The other thing was some set of special sleeping headphones, because I've been looking for a decent set of sleeping headphones for a while, and there's a thing called the Cocoon, Kokoon sleeping headphones that have like an EEG built into them, and it custom tailors like the sounds it makes to know your brain waves, and it's supposed to help you sleep better. And since I wear earplugs to sleep, and these have noise canceling, and they're especially made for side sleepers, like I figured I'd give them a go. They were originally $500 when they came out on Kickstarter. I think I paid $55. I won the auction for $55, I think. So you could just get some bonkers deals from them. And then I won something else, and I forgot what the other one is. But
Friendly target.
But man, I'm just buying shit from them all the time. We on Goodwill for $15. Yep. Yeah, Boykes, if you want a Move controller for your PS3 and all that, they got them on Shop Goodwill. Just get one from there. All right.
Friendly target.
All right. Let's get our airspeed down. Oh, jeez. Payment options. It differs for. Some shops will take PayPal and Stripe for credit card. Some will only take Stripe. Some will only take PayPal. But in general, okay, good. But in general, they take both. So PayPal and Stripe for those. Proxy shipper, yeah. Or you just have somebody in the States buy it for you and ship it out for you. I'm not sure if there's any proxy bidding services though. A modem router? Well, let me say that I am currently 0 for 1 on getting routers from Goodwill. So don't always expect everything to work. In a lot of cases, things are at Goodwill for a reason. Like, don't buy any sort of modern video card. In fact, don't buy video cards from Goodwill at all, because I have like maybe 10% success rate with video cards from Goodwill. All right, sure. Let's save this duty roster. Grammy mishandled that. Well, that can be cleaned. The thing that is the most like value for money from Goodwill is professional audio equipment. Like if you are a streamer and you're looking for better equipment, or you just do recording or whatever, Shop Goodwill has the most insane pro audio deals on the internet. Like aside from getting it at a swap meet for a literal $1 or something, or a recycling shop or whatever, like for online bidding type of deal, you can't beat them for stuff like that. Adult charades board game. Nice. Okay, so we're still in single and in golf. So I'm still not sure why campaign is grayed out. Maybe if we change that to Europe, it'll maybe the campaign is only in Europe mode. No? Huh. All right. Well, let's go to Europe. Maybe you got to be promoted before you can go there. Okay. All right, here's some helicopters. Neat. Call sign uniform. Intercept BMP-1 platoon. Engage and destroy headquarters. So, like, all these are just the same. There's even less variety here than Bogey dead 6, and that's saying something. So we're still with the AH-64. And yeah, we can't all right, let's try out the Super Cobra. And then anti-radiation missile for use against radar sources. What? Anti-tank tow. More cannon ammo. Okay. Alright. Hellfires seem good. And then how about some tows? 4-kilometer tows. Okay. Can we... We're still only at 40% load. Wait. Inboard pylons... What about the inboard pylons? What? Do we have to put those on the... Oh, those, that's where the inboards go. Okay. I see. So the Hydra... Those can probably go on the inboard? Yeah, there we go. 38 of them on the inboard. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Fuel 100%, 30 chaff, 30 flares, and then there's us. That's us being cool helicopter pilots over there, or maybe that's our flight, our gunnery officer that just likes to shoot missiles into the sides of mountains. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the... So it looks like if you wanted to enter in cheat codes in the game, you do it during this screen. So you hold L1, L2, R2, and X for unlimited ammo. And then...
Target.
Sure. So they made the loading screen long enough to let you... Where's P? Okay, so P is starting there and heading that way. So I assume to intercept, we need to go here, let's say. Yeah. It's also weird that the waypoint thing, you hit X to put down a waypoint, and then the prompt is circle for cancel. Like, but then it still leaves the waypoint on there. What? Sure? Okay, so the cockpit is different here, by the way. This is something I was wondering. And it looks like the frame rate is slightly better. Slightly better with this one. Oh, now it's back to 15. Okay. All right, our helicopter looks a little bit different. It's got less junk in the trunk that our other one does. All right. So I'm still not sure, like, where on these gauges our helicopter health would be.
Friendly target.
Like, maybe, no? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just kind of have to know how many times you've been hit. Because Yeah, it'll only fuel and ammo is what the multifunction display shows. And that's pitch. Huh.
Friendly target. Objective sighted.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's hit him with the toe.
Incoming front. Friendly target. Incoming front.
Did I... The house is shooting missiles at me.
Incoming front. Incoming right. Objective sighted.
Whoa, where's our objective? So if I go south of here, maybe? Those are houses, though. Oh, there it is.
Incoming front.
Okay.
Incoming right. Incoming front. Objective sighted. Target destroyed. Primary achieved. Friendly target. Incoming front. Incoming.
And then destroy headquarters. It's way over there. Well, we could probably make that work. All right. Headquarters. Let's unlock captain rank, hopefully. Oh. Okay. That way.
Right. Incoming left.
All right, let's get away from all these missiles first.
Incoming rear. Incoming left. We're hit.
Okay.
Incoming left.
So it looks like this. That gauge right there might be our damage, maybe. Okay. Doot. The Bogey Dead 6 was like that too. Alright, so it looks like we go slightly faster if I hold down the rotor up. Only a little bit faster, but faster enough, I guess.
Friendly target.
M60A3, that's a tank, isn't it?
Friendly target.
Why does it let me target it if it's friendly? Come on, game. Oh boy, okay. So this is the time speed turned up. And I can't go any faster. So I could either go 133 knots, or we could have the time scale turned up.
Incoming front.
Can't have both, apparently.
Incoming front. Enemy chopper. Incoming front. Enemy chopper. Ammo low. Incoming right.
Probably gonna turn off that
Incoming front.
the weapons officer thing. because so far all it's done is waste ammo.
Incoming front.
That's all it's done. Oh, that's the enemy chopper.
Incoming left. Ammo low.
All right. Give him the business cannon. Okay.
Incoming front.
Do.
Incoming front. Objective sighted.
Well, apparently things work differently in helicopterology.
Incoming front.
The port. Missile incoming, port side, stern. I don't know.
Incoming front. Objective sighted.
All right.
Ammo low.
Shoot a hellfire at that. Let's get out of here.
Incoming front. Objective sighted. Incoming rear. We're hit. Incoming front. We're hit. Incoming left. We're hit.
Oh my god.
Incoming right.
I'm just getting hit by everything.
Incoming right. Objective sighted. Incoming right. We're taking damage. Ammo low. Incoming left. Incoming right. Objective sighted. Target destroyed.
All right.
Secondary.
Get out of here. Okay. So we want to go south here. Oh shit. All right. Turn the engine back on.
Incoming left. Incoming right. Incoming rear.
It says right and left. Oh man. Well, I'm sure you know which direction the train is going, right? So you can probably figure it out.
Incoming rear. Incoming left. Incoming left.
Aren't there like smartphone apps that that'll alert you anyways when you're near your stop?
Incoming right. Incoming front. Incoming right. Incoming left. Incoming left.
Man, where'd all these?
Right.
None of these things were on the map.
We're hit.
Shit.
Incoming left.
Beep 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 beep. Oh god.
Incoming right. Incoming left. Incoming left.
Alright. My eyes are just glued on this radar in the bottom right.
Right. Incoming right. Friendly target. We're hit. Incoming
Dude.
left.
Why isn't... Okay, we're out of chaffs. Eh? Alright, I think we're almost there. We got one last missile to avoid.
Incoming
Oh god. How about like light strips above the oh, for fuck's sake. Lights above the doors that flash or something. Alright, I think we're fine. Unless I'm like almost out of fuel. Okay, we're good. Alright, we did it. Guys, I'm not sure how much more of this I want to play. I think I get the idea of what this game is. We'll take a look at the what the advanced avionics models look like, the advanced flight mod things, because I'm pretty sure that the hours of fun campaign mode for this is just it auto generates a whole bunch of different missions for you, and it's like I highly doubt there's a structured campaign mode for this, and it's just here, take your Comanche, go do this objective. The GG. Are there other game modes? There was an arcade game mode, which we did at the beginning of this, which is pretty much this, except it's faster. And you just keep going to get a high score. And according to the back of the box promised a so here's bring this up while we're in there. So there's arcade mode for fast hunt and kill action, and then there's a campaign mode for hours of incredibly real helicopter combat. Yeah, arcade mode is just go kill random shit, and then it's go kill two things of random shit and then land.
Friendly target.
Nice. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is most of everything there is to see. Like we can unlock the Comanche, I guess, but that'll probably take like 20 hours, and oh boy, that's all it will have achieved is we'll have a Comanche to not have fun with.
Friendly target.
All right. We achieved it. Call it a day. We don't even get a cool video for it either. We're awarded the Army Commendation Medal of Valor. Does not warrant a promotion. Fuck off. What? Great mission. Yep. Nailed it. Campaign 0. So there's still the campaign, but we haven't unlocked that. And yeah, there's flight mission and campaign mission. Oh, yeah, Army Man Air Attack is the best one so far by a long shot. There is one that will be close though, that I remember playing back in the day. All right, we'll save there. Sure. Okay, let's throw this onto the advanced flight modeling and see how different that is. Okay. Alright, we'll keep it in Europe. Mission type. Alright, let's put this on training. Just for the... No, it's not Iron Man Air Attack 2. I've never played that one before. Okay. So difficulty, we're gonna crank this up. All right, realistic visibility, realistic wind, flight system realistic, landings realistic, avoidance realistic. All right, then we'll see how different this controls. I'm gonna guess probably not much. All right, intercept truck convoy. Okay. Was it on PS2? No, I'm pretty sure it's in PSXplosion. Can't remember though. It's been a while. Yeah, realistic landing means we can crash finally. I can just turn off the router, the rotors, and end it all in my helicopter.
Friendly target.
Okay. Okay, so there's a throttle in the lower left. Okay. So if we keep the throttle at 50% and we tilt that forward, we start descending. Oh god. Okay. So yes, it does actually handle different. Yeah, so oh god. Yep. You really lose altitude when you tip forward the nose in this mode. But you can also go way faster. Okay, so I was wondering here. So this gauge right here is how forward you can tip forward the nose, and in the easy mode you couldn't go past the green line. It only lets you tip forward the nose to about here, and that was just enough to not lose altitude. So you can go faster in this
Objective sighted. Incoming front.
In this control mode.
Enemy chopper. Incoming left.
So that's something. I'm not sure this makes us any more fun, but
Enemy chopper. Incoming left. Incoming front. Enemy chopper. Incoming rear.
I don't know why I couldn't target those things over there. Those were clearly objectives.
Ammo low. You nailed them. Primary.
Nailed them.
Enemy chopper.
All right, let's see if we can go land without running into something.
Incoming right. Ammo low.
So it looks like if you play on this mode, you can more easily outrun missiles as well, because you can really
Low.
turn up the speed.
Enemy chopper.
Man.
Target.
Oh, okay. All right. Enemy chopper just did a 90-degree turn in one frame.
Rear. Enemy chopper.
So I'm not sure why they bothered putting a
Enemy
what is that?
chopper.
A tiltometer, whatever that is. This thing right there, because that really doesn't tell me much. All right, let's see if we can land without
Enemy chopper.
beefing it. A tiltometer, you know, it's a technical term for it. All right.
Enemy chopper.
All right, throttle down. Put our airspeed to 0. Meanwhile, these enemy choppers are just circling.
Friendly target. Enemy chopper.
Got him. All right. So we successfully did a mission with everything on hard. And did not crash at the end, so I'll take that as a win. Gyroscope? It's some sort of gyro thing. No promotion, even though I did it all on hard. Sure. All right. Okay, you guys. I think I'm done with this game. I think we've seen. Wait, there's erase unit? What? Erase me. In the erasables. Wait, can we play as them? Wait a second. All right, hold up. One campaign flown, Tomcat. All right, I'm gonna erase me. Accept name. Unit patch. Oh man. All right, we got the board. Unit name. Butts. All right, this changes everything. Huh. Okay. All right, so that's Major, Captain, First Lieutenant. All right, so if we select Top Cat here, unit not available. Unit not available. Oh, dang. Okay. So you can have multiple campaigns going at a time, it looks like. And if we want to be on Butt Squadron, we select that one. I see. Okay, well, that's neat, I guess. Yeah, we've erased me. So I'll show you what this is real quick before we call it. For those of you who missed this at the very start. We'll do this for 60 seconds. Incoming rear. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no boombox that we can equip in our AH-64.
Friendly target left.
This ain't Steel Battalion, so this is what arcade mode looks like. It's just here's a whole lot of everything all around you. Now go blow it up.
Target dead ahead. Incoming right. Incoming.
And it has all the settings on easy mode in this mode by default, so there's no like crashing into.
Objective sighted. Enemy aircraft. Enemy chopper.
Crashing into the ground.
Target destroyed. Friendly target. Target right. Incoming right.
And it auto programs your stuff. Also, there's music during it too. I guess that's also different.
Incoming front. Objective sighted. Incoming right. Target destroyed. We're taking damage. Enemy chopper.
And if we turn off the rotor. Wait, you can't turn off the rotor in this mode?
Objective sighted. Incoming right.
2% more fun? That's being generous.
Enemy chopper.
And there's also this. Sure, so if we want to salvo 4 and then change the beep to 250. So if we want to fire 4 Hellfires at once,
Target.
or all of them.
Target left. Incoming left. Ammo low.
Alright, nice. We shot all of our
Chopper.
air-to-ground missiles at one helicopter.
Incoming left.
It went very well.
Incoming rear. Incoming left. Enemy chopper.
Got him.
Incoming left.
All right. Very exciting. Now we can jettison our weapons because, of course, you can. Yep. Okay. All right. So, this is probably going to be easy to guess, but what is the save icon for this game? I am going to guess that it is a red G. Oh, also it plays this every time. I think it's a safe bet that the save icon for this one is a red G. Yeah, this at least makes an attempt at a sim game, but oh man, a red M and a helicopter butt. Sure. All right, let's see what it is. All right. Better than the PC version? Well, the PC version came out what, 5 years before this one did, so that's kind of to be expected. Like early 90s graphics are rough, especially for the 3D-ish type games. All right. All right. So a red G is what my guess is. And it is what? It's a red G, you guys. How did I know? How did I know? Gunship save 001, 002, 003. Okay. Well, at least it took up one save slot like it said on the back of the box. That in and of itself is impressive for an early PS1 game, that it took up a mere one save slot. Okay. All right, let's wrap up this one then. All right. Gunship, huh? All right. Completed. I didn't play enough of it to say that I completed it. Like we'd have to like unlock all of the choppers to do that. And do the campaign mode, and assuming there is a proper campaign mode, but I have a feeling the campaign mode is probably just here's blow up this thing, blow up this other thing, and then come back to base, and then do that 10 times or something. No thanks. We did not cheat though. I knew what the cheat codes are and I didn't use them. So, hey, that's something. All right, things I liked. Felt like a sim game. Let's see. Graphics are pretty good for a 1996 PS1 game. That menu music is pretty good. Pad mini music. Yes. Menu. What else did I like about it? Potentially really long campaign, because it just keep making missions for you. Nice that they gave you an arcade mode. Pretty in-depth. because you don't really get these types of sim games on consoles, especially not back then. So it is pretty neat that they got a lot of the PC sim experience just kind of crammed into as much as they could realistically do with the PS1 default controller. So that's neat that they at least did their best to get most of the features ported over. Like playing the PC version or something, you could just have a whole keyboard and every single key on the keyboard does something. Like that was probably the kind of depth that you got with the PC version of this, but you can't really do that with the PS1 version. So they had to work with what they had to work with, you know. All right, things I did not like. Also, I should note. Let's see. Lots of different difficulty and realism and control options. So that's another thing that I appreciated in this. A lot of games don't give you that flexibility on, like, I want the enemies to be really dumb, but I also want the actual flying to be more realistic. Or I want the flying to be super easy, and I want my weapons officer to shoot the missiles for me, but I also want the enemies to be medium. Like, this game lets you do that, and that's nice that they did that. Let's see. Things I did not like. Very generic missions and gameplay. Frame rate pretty low. Beep, 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 beep. This game gets really boring after, let's say, the first 5 minutes. Yeah, that probably covers most of the bases there. Okay, dang memes, erase me. Vision Opticus? I forget what it was called. What was it called again? Vision Onyx. Vision Onyx. Sure. Incoming rear. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Sure. All right. Okay, and then drum and bass. I can't remember. Did it? I thought it did. I can't remember. So I just let's say no there. All right, difficulty easy to hard. So again, like I mentioned earlier, this can be kind of whatever you want it to be difficulty wise. But even with everything on easy, you still have to kind of avoid stuff, and you still have to kind of be a helicopterologist to properly play this. So I guess in total, then it probably balances out to something like that. And also some of it is, can you stand playing this for long enough for the game to get more in depth? But oh boy, I couldn't. Okay, so rating 1 to 5. So I appreciate this game for being a more hardcore flight sim on consoles than really you never really saw before on the major home consoles. Like I think like micro consoles in Europe or something like C64 or the ZX Spectrum, maybe though, or ZX Spectrum, sorry. Those might have had some more, let's say, grognard flight sims. But for like the main consoles like Atari 2600 and NES, Super Nintendo, those generations, you typically didn't have games like this. So it's nice that they took a chance to bring that kind of experience over to consoles. And I think they largely succeeded with this. So I'm going to say that was a good job. But unfortunately, you have to really like that type of game to get into it. And I have a feeling most of the console playing audience probably wasn't as big into this type of game as like a computer playing audience were. Like attention spans probably were shorter for console gamers, let's say, and yeah, it probably took a lot more commitment to get good and enjoy the depth that this game offers, more than probably your average console player at the time was willing to give. Is my guess here. And yeah, it seems like there certainly is a lot to this game, but I certainly didn't enjoy my time with it. Like if this came out slightly later into the PS1 console lifecycle, like 97 or 98, then maybe you could have the extra support for the dual joystick stuff, and maybe the different controller options will make the game more enjoyable. I don't know, but again, this is also kind of a product of its time, where in 1996 you could get away with releasing a hardcore flight sim and then people would still care about it or buy it. And I'm not so sure that would have been the case in 98 or 99 had this come out later. So it's kind of weird like that. Like it feels like this could have achieved more and been better had it been released later, but then nobody would have bought it. So with those constraints in time and for when it came out, this to me, that's probably 3. With that said, like it's certainly different. You got to give it points for that. It's not your cookie cutter arcade flight shooter like a lot of the real shovelware was. This at least went for some sim aspects, and you could play it like a sim if you wanted to. But yeah, it's still just one of those games though that's like, yeah, this is a sim game. It's not expected to be fun, so that comes with the territory. Okay, Gunship, 1996 flight on the PlayStation. 1 hour, 51 minutes, 1 death, 4 saves, 1 part, 3 out of 5. Okay.